If Ginger Spice epitomized a new type of pop star, one that cackled through TV interviews and flirted with Prince Charles, then her daringly short dress, with its low rectangular neckline, embodied a new type of brightishness, free from stuffy, stiff upper lip associations. The girl group were already a cultural phenomenon before Geri Halliwell hit the Brit Awards stage clad in her infamous Union Jack dress. But did you know it was merely a Gucci little black dress with a tea towel attached? The Independent has always had a global perspective. Built on a firm foundation of superb international reporting and analysis, The Independent now enjoys a reach that was inconceivable when it was launched as an upstart player in the British news industry. For the first time since the end of the Second World War, and across the world, pluralism, reason, a progressive and humanitarian agenda, and internationalism, independent values, are under threat. Yet we, The Independent, continue to grow. The next day images of the dress were across the front pages of various newspapers around the world, making 1990s Brit Awards history and burning the moment into the British cultural psyche. At best, the dress reclaimed femininity on behalf of the legions of young women inspired by the band's pervasive, girl power, message. At the very least, it demonstrated Halliwell's nous for generating headlines. Her bandmate, Melanie, Scary Spice, Brown, later said, "That was the first time I realized how brilliant Geri was. She had a real sense of what would catch on in the press." Because although late 1990s Britain was a time of plenty, the era's best-known outfit was, in fact, an ingenious act of DIY. Halliwell had deemed her original black Gucci dress to be boring, and so had asked her sister, Karen, to stitch a Union Jack dishcloth to its front. The back was emblazoned with an often overlooked peace symbol. Enter one of the most memorable dresses in pop and fashion history, Geri Halliwell's Union Jack dress, worn on stage at the 1997 Brit Awards, the UK's equivalent to the Grammys. This was long before the flag became a Brexit battleground. What would, today, be dismissed as garish act of patriotism was somehow symbolic of the bold, blithe zeitgeist. If Ginger Spice epitomized a new type of pop star, one that cackled through TV interviews and flirted with Prince Charles, then her daringly short dress, with its low rectangular neckline, embodied a new type of brightishness, free from stuffy, stiff upper lip associations. Indeed, those were the times when pop stars were political, had views about the world we live in and weren't afraid to share them. The Spice Girls themselves had some pretty out there views, although we wouldn't have expected any less from them, TBH. They were massive Tories, were big advocates of the monarchy, and of keeping the pound as opposed to joining the euro. These days, we're more likely to be talking about the various states of undress we might find a pop star in, rather than the patriotic stance they're taking by means of a tiny tea towel of a dress, and we're long gone from the days of cool Britannia and knee-deep in a messy Brexit, a pretty dire economic situation and etc.